Hello traders out there in Traderland. My name is Des Woodruff, president and founder of Grok Trade, and also the mentor and analyst here at freeonlinetradingeducation.com. And the markets are unfazed with the bearish data we received today on consumer sentiment. Dropped quite a bit, lowest since last February, or this past February, and the market, as soon as it came out, the markets rallied. Check this out. The Dow up 0.4%, the S&P up 0.5%, NASDAQ up 0.4%, over 1% here on the Russells, and the bank up about 1%. So instead of lagging the markets, it's leading the markets going into the close today. However, the VIX still reading in bearish territory. So the Volatility Index is in fact up. So, and we do have transportation leading the Dow, which is bullish. This is how the markets ended today. We have this big hammer. You really can't call it a hammer because it's not at the top of a leg. It's more in consolidation or a base. But today, right out of the gates, we took a nasty hit. We came down to this little itsy bitsy trend line that we have that comes across to these. Oh, let me show it to you here. We go across to this swing high, to this swing high, and we come across, and that's just where we touched. So we come down, tagged that, rallied back soon as consumer sentiment reported, rallied back, chopped around, and right at the end of the day, a pop. Boom. Now, today is Tuesday. Thursday, the big GDP is coming out, and that will be pre-market. That will be the news to watch. This 1150 area is ginormous. Technically 1149, but this 1150 is a big area. And I could see us popping over it, but I see it coming right back down until the GDP reports. I could see us dropping, but coming back up because the GDP hasn't reported yet. So one thing that I am also looking at is, do you see this high right there? If I come across right there on that high, that's a, look at that, perfect, really nice. I like that a lot. So we do have a trading range going from 1142 to 1149 is kind of what we're seeing here the last couple days, with a lot of volatility, as you can see, with this lower shadow in the market. But overall, gang, if you look at the sectors, the financials as a whole have been lagging the markets on a long-term basis. So, is that thunder in the distance? Absolutely, you can't ignore that. But you can't ignore price action either. If it's heading up and we break resistance, that's the name of the game. Why is that? Because we trade what we see, not what we think. Those indicators that we watch, you know, for you day traders, and I'm a day trader also. I'm a swing trader mostly because day trading keeps me busy all day. I'd like to have my freedom, and swing trading allows that. But we look at the trend, we look at the tick, we look at net volume, we look at the financials, we look at issues, the advancers to decliners, a lot of indicators, right? And even the indicators such as a MACD, stochastics, the moving averages, we look at them. But that is not how we trade. That is not what's causing us to pull the trigger. What causes us to pull the trigger is, does price action break out? Does it pull back and bounce? Do we have a pivot? What is taking place? Oh, listen, so many people think that they learn copious amounts of information off of our videos here. And the thing that frustrates me a little bit is we're failing to really explain to the world. We have 150 countries coming to our website, explaining to everybody that these videos that we do here, yes, you in your trading world probably learning quite a bit, but it pales in comparison to the true education a person has to have in trading. Now, this isn't me pimping our mentoring. This is me pimping mentoring as a whole. I don't care if you go to us or not. Trading is about capital preservation. If you lose it, game over. You have to stop the bleeding, put a tourniquet on the bleeding. and get the right trading education. Quit going to the seminars, quit buying the books, find a mentor. Find somebody that's in the trenches, somebody that's walking the walk, somebody that's not just talking the talk, and say, mentor me. Not for a day or two or forever. Somebody's going to lock arms with you. It's going to teach you how to trade with the odds stacked in your favor. Because trading is a game of probabilities. And we have to stack those odds in our favor with and so much so that we have a byproduct of profitability. Let's focus on trading and trading well, and let the byproduct be profitability. Let that be the money. The money is not what we focus on. Today, what you need to do is take a serious look on how you're going to get the right trading education. Maybe you've invested in some education that hasn't worked for you yet. Hey, you need to find a mentor to help with that education that you received so you get a return on that investment. Mentoring, what it does is pulls all that information together, helps you fill in the cracks, helps you put rules in place that save you from letting small losers turn into large losers, or allowing or refusing to even take a loss. You know, so many people are out there bottom fishing. You know, it's like trying to catch falling knives. Stop that. Stop averaging down. Stop trying to be a bull in a bear market and a bear in a bull market. You know, so many people are even married to stocks where they're not looking for the greatest setup. They're just wanting to trade that stock that paid them money last year, and because they think that stock's going to give it to them again. So, and quit following the gurus. Jim Cramer, the Fast Money gang, you know, and even Des Woodruff here at Grok Trade. Don't follow us. What you want to do is get the right education, find the right mentors, and find the person that you know that puts themselves out there every day, and you can see what it is that they're seeing in the markets, and that's something that we do. I personally think that and this is going to sound so, I can't even believe I'm going down this path, but you know, I think this is going to sound really hard for some of you, but I think a person should stop trading if they're not going to get a mentor. Because studies show from the NASAA that 89% of all traders don't just lose money, but blow through 100% of their trading capital. Oh, that's me on a soapbox. I'm on a soapbox right now. I'm passionate about you, the users that come to my site, and trading, it can be very rewarding and bring a lot of freedom to your life. But it can also be your worst enemy. Market tuition, there's nothing more expensive than that. If you're going to invest in anything, make sure it's not market tuition. Make sure it's the right trading education. That's what you need to be looking at. So anyway, is there a call to action? Yes. Your call to action is to find somebody that will take you in under their wing to teach you how to trade and to do so proficiently. And so when you're in the markets, the fog has cleared, the lights have been turned on, and you know what you're doing. You have rule sets in place. Somebody that you can team up with on a regular basis. You know, well, maybe I will tell you about what we're doing. I mean, we've got it dialed in. We give you multiple mentors. We start off with a 3-day immersion seminar, and it's like taking a drink out of a fire hose with the education that you get. It's amazing what we can get done in 3 days. Then after that, every week there's a touch point of us coming together and us honing you and making you a better trader. We even give away software. We even give away the V newsletter, the bull and bear list. So anyway, again, hey, I don't care if you get it from us or not. Even though I'm biased, there's nothing better than us, but find your mentor somewhere. Find a mentor. Trading mentoring is where it's at. You have to have that, period. If you get nothing else than this, know that trading education is very important, and that it doesn't go very far unless you have somebody guiding you. It's kind of like learning how to fly a plane, going to a couple seminars and reading a book. Can't be done. Give me a pilot that's a rock star pilot. Let me be trained by that guy or gal. Let me learn from that individual. Anyway, there's your 10-minute video. Thanks, take care, and safe trading to you.